Hello, divine beings. Welcome to the weekend of October 7th through October 8th. I'm Astrologer Sarah Ashley here with the weekend dose of Astro and Tarot. Okay, so we have a lot going on this weekend, just a lot of astrological movement. So it's going to get a little intense. Buckle up, Buttercup. Venus will be in its last degrees of Leo, and I know that we've learned a lot from this Venusian cycle, and we're moving into a whole other new Venusian energy for Venus and Virgo. And keep in mind, Lilith is in Virgo right now as well. So this is all about like Venus and Virgo, it's in its fall sign. And I don't want to like behoove that to you guys because it's going to make people's Venus and Virgo placements feel bad because we can't just focus on that one placement. But Venus and Virgo, why it's in its fall sign? Because it can be really like picky and too much concern about the flaws, the focusing on the flaws that someone has instead of like what they have to give. But the really cool thing about Venus and Virgo is it likes to heal and change and fix. But just make sure in this cycle, this Venus and Virgo cycle, that you're not focusing on healing and changing and fixing other people or being too picky about what you're doing in your own, like love language. That's not cool and it's not fun and it's not sexy. So the sexy part of Venus and Virgo is healing together in a reciprocal way, especially with this Libra season, instead of like forcing it on somebody. So just be aware of your own habits during this cycle, because we've been in that Leo, Venusian energy in Leo for so long that we might be a little uncomfortable with this shift. Okay, so I just want you guys to be aware of that. We do have Mars in Libra squaring Pluto this weekend, especially on Saturday. That energy is going to be very potent. And when we have Mars in Libra squaring Pluto in Capricorn, because this is cardinal, if you have any cardinal in your chart, which is Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, you might feel a little, and especially like between 25 and 29 degrees, you might be feeling this the most. Okay, so check your placements. This is not just your sun sign, but this is all about, because Mars is about anger and it can be about passionate things too. And then Pluto squaring Pluto, which is tension between power struggles, also things that are dissolving and transforming. So there might be a lot of just like power struggles, especially in relationships or any kind of contracts. So if you have like a business contract or something with somebody, like be aware. So all those seventh house type of issues, the seventh houses are contracts, are legal contracts with people. There might be a lot of anger because it's like, I want it this way, you want it that way. And I think I'm going to title this video, I want it that way. And, in the morning, this moon in Cancer will actually square Mars, okay? So just a lot of like, I want it this way, you're supposed to do it my way, and there can lead for a lot of miscommunication right now. The saving grace is this, this Mercury in Libra, and I feel like it's going to help a little bit because at least we can, strive for equanimity, like this reciprocal, like stable, beautiful communication at the very end, but there might be a lot of tension, throughout the day. And Moon is also going to oppose Pluto tomorrow morning. Well, this morning, Saturday, if you're watching it Saturday. So a lot of like sensitive, hurt feelings, a lot of power struggles, and a lot of, I'm concerned that you're doing it this way because that's the way I want it, especially family members, because this is Cancer, Capricorn energy. As soon as we move into the 8th, the moon will fully be in Leo, even though the moon will move into Leo quickly on Saturday afternoon. But Sunday, we have a whole day of moon in Leo with the Venus and Virgo, so it's a very new energy. Mars will still square Pluto, moon will square Jupiter, moon in Leo square Jupiter and Taurus. So a little bit of stubbornness. There's like this aftermath, like, okay, I conceded, but I'm pissed that I had to make this concession to you. And then with Black Moon Lilith in a conjunction with Venus, like I said, a lot of like, I want you to do it this way. I want to control the outcome. I want to control the details. And Venus and Virgo opposing Saturn too, and how it comes in opposing Saturn. It's like I think a lot of karmic contracts or at least karmic soulmates, karmic soul family. They're coming to loggerheads and they're like, I can no longer be in this situation, in this connection with you. So if you do need some kind of cord cleansing, I call it cord cleansing. I don't cut cords. I do cord cleansing with like a synastry chart, which is a relationship compatibility chart. And that's for anybody. It doesn't matter if you're in a romantic or not. You can go on my website and book that with me, okay? But otherwise, we got to look at the tarot because we got to see what's going on, because this is an intense weekend and I'm not messing around with you. It's an intense weekend. Like, I'm feeling it. I have 26-degree Capricorn placements, and man, especially, and you know, I don't talk about my own chart a lot on here, but I am born with Sun square Pluto, Sun square Mars, Pluto conjunction Mars. And those are in my Scorpio placements with Capricorn. So I'm quite familiar with this energy. It can be very rageful. It can be very destructive. It can be very combative. And it could be like a simmering type of energy for a long time. And it's like, you know, what I can compare it to is like a pot where the lid was on and it was simmering and then just pops off. Like, you don't know when it's going to pop off, and it creates this, you know, like it boils over. So just be aware of your own temper and where you are in general. This isn't the end of it, folks, because the month is going to continue to intensify, and plus we still have this South Node Mars, where it's uncomfortable for us to detach from these karmic ways of doing things, even if it's not with another person, but even in a situation, our own habits, our own codependencies, our own feelings, and just concluding this chapter of our lives is very difficult for a lot of people, okay? And stepping into your independence, that North Node Aries. All right, I'm going to pull some romantic cards, romance oracle cards. If you'd like to book a reading with me, the only way to do so is sarahashleyAstrology.com. I do have classes on my website as well, how to learn tarot, how to learn a birth chart. They're on my website. Those are pre-recorded. My readings are either live or pre-recorded, depending on what you want in your schedule. You can also save half off of readings by becoming a subscriber to me on Instagram. And you will also receive monthly updates and monthly tarot readings as well. And you will receive weekly updates. But those monthly and weekly are exclusive for subscribers, so is a half off. And you also get $22 off of courses. And those monthly readings, tarot readings, they're mini tarot readings that are for free, which are included with the subscriber rate of only $4.99 a month on Instagram only. And you can cancel on any time. Instagram takes care of that. I don't. Okay, let's go to the tarot. I have my romance oracle cards and just my my tarot as well. So give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. This is interesting. You and your partner this weekend might have a lot of disagreements. That doesn't mean throw in the towel. You know when to throw in the towel. Like, is there something where, like I said, that this Sun in Libra in this Mercury in Libra is saying strive to find some compromise here. 9 of Cups. This is good, guys. Like, if you really watch your patience, it's okay to say, I'm pissed, I'm angry, and express your feelings. But if you're not going to express your feelings and give something a chance here, if you're just going to stand in anger, then you're not going to get to this 9 of Cups, which is that emotional independence, which is not Libra energy. That is more of an Aries energy. I know this is Cups energy. I know this, for those of you critics out there, there's always somebody. I know this doesn't correspond to Aries. I know that. But what I'm saying is you cannot be in your emotional independence if you are in codependence. That's what I'm trying to tell you, okay? Both of you have to have your own separate interests, own separate lives, and that's the only way you can come together as a couple and have respect for each other. So please respect your partner, and please give yourself the time to cool down, but also express what needs to be said. All right, guys, I will see you on Monday. Hope you have a fantastic weekend.